Go boys! AFC Championship boys. Time to get it.
You was scary to me. Heard you wasn't needed, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down the narrow scene. I feel just like the cheetah prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Tesla got the sauce, so I didn't even grab the rail. That's around my chest, but it don't mean a man to scale. I mean, I'm walking with some money, man. I need a couple mil. If you need a man, you ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always killing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. I ain't irresponsible without your money or nothing. Thought he had a plan, but we before it was plot. Heard him freaking us, so we just ran in the spot. And they would spin the block around just like a hand in the clock. Oh, you irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we before it was plot. Heard him freaking us, so we just ran in the spot. And they would spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like I'm on a hustle. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB. I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. Shake it big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'm a playing cash to my money.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drill, can't catch my wave.
Damn Kane, you done kill Abel. Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen in.
Est-ce que vous m'entendez? Est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un? Allô? Je veux un signe de vie. S'il vous plaît, quelqu'un. Allô? Merci, Big.
They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drill, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, best up the item you choose. Touching the culture, hit you with them get ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was clutter. Doing this so subtle, falling out through the rubble. Remember this and jump at the top, I was gonna get something in the middle. Gotta stay hunting. Why the rush up for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drill, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No season when I never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No season when I never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire.
35 à 5.
Season when I never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No season when I never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No season when I never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No season when I never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No season when I never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No season when I never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No season when I never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rush
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say sorry and let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe still a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, at the asylum. Was a fateful mistake, cause the time ain't up yet. A parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. You take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking but still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside, look when they peep us. Choose us in the belly of the beast, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk, see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising. Thinking, what type of knowledge don't sink in? Life gives you limits, and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early.
C'est long.
When it takes center stage, where we hold it pouring on my grave. Been in bed, let it set my soul ablaze. On each and every way, put me in the water for the save.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade.
Lui, je pense que je vais m'endormir avant qu'il joigne.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I
Bon.
Don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it, yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same.
Là, le truc, c'est de pas se mettre blanc.
People acting different, so I asked, can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs. It was way back then, you claim what you saw, but you wasn't with us. The higher
En même temps, c'est un style intérieur, fait que je
I done got
pense pas que ça change de quoi si je suis blanc.
I niggas ballin' this pick up. Me being so bummy and being so hungry, I hate these grits. Ay, how did you let it go? Ay, how she remember she mix it. Ay, met her at one of the functions, we caught up the rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went, ain't no one allowed to do what I done. Need a light, yeah, these right here, take my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with a cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's
On souhaite bonne chance à Falcons.
Washington football team and the
Anyway, ça c'est pas mal la finale du Super Bowl parce que c'est là qui joue contre la Rose. C'est un easy dub.
56, we are underway in LA. And pass out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Hands it off out of the gun. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Out of the shotgun, McSorley.
What a dot by Trace.
Howard complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
14. First down, Washington.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Falcons' 47-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 16 yards, a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive. Establish the
On peut prendre 2 minutes pour parler de mon uniforme, si tu veux.
It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Brings up
a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Oh, what a move. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's not going to get there.
Lamar, il y a le COVID. Big oof. Big oof. Rip les Raiders. Est-ce que ça va être le Trace McSorley time à Baltimore? Ce serait fire.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. McSorley from the shotgun. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Darnell Savage. This is close to the 40-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And extra man here in the secondary for Washington on third down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's got his tight end field. Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. Carry from Matt Breida. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Second and 11 now. From midfield now, Burrow flush to his right. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A game there of 30 big ones.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
No score after one on EA Sports. First down, here's Breida. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds.
Very Baruch outspeed fucking Knox.
On his toes that time as they get the first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little
Burrow,
extra
Lamar
time
Jackson.
out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
What?
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. The ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's got it.
How?
He'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. 3rd and goal here, a big play brewing in this NFC title game. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football? It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points after that, so it shouldn't be a difficult throw to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as you're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
On 2nd and 11 now. McSorley eluding the pressure right.
Well, I like this.
Sideline, but it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On third down, it's McSorley.
Oh my god. Sheesh.
Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's fourth down. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here.
Oh my god, McSorley, tabarnak, il était tellement open. Fuck.
Did not keep the feet in bounds apparently, so that's just going to be an incompletion.
C'est ça le struggle quand tu as un QB 67 around. Des choses qui arrivent.
They run with Breida, and he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that game.
Yeah, bro, je pense qu'il faudrait que je trade McSorley pour King, là. Avec des passes de même, mais ça ira pas loin, là.
Starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Hey, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. He's picked up there his own 38. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into...
And that was caught. Touchdown, Falcons. John Ross, 28 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
And they got the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh my god, McSorley, date après date.
half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and 7. Two minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual. As we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break it down.
Touchdown, Falcons! Matt Breida, 32 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now it's the backup Winston. And he'll let one go deep for Howard. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there on 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
A 2nd down throw for Winston. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
And the Washington 1st down.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. And Winston lost the football. Washington looked to get this one back, and indeed they did. They will still have possession. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
On 2nd and a long way to go. Mitsola, his throw.
Si tu lances des plombs.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And going deep for Hill. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. I'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long. Working Working out of the gun, Winston. And going deep.
Hey, Bob boy.
And it's intercepted.
Goals.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. These guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
Winston's pass intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Oh, look at that, a diving catch. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 39.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it to the goalpost, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Burrow. He's going to have it hooked up to Ross. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
1st and 10 at the
40. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, we might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Burrow throw.
Sérieux là qui shoot là qu'au 3e quart.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Oh my god. M'étonne pas tant en fait.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Steps away. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
29-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, the pass rush is just too off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Here's McSorley on 1st and 10. Got his man, that's Tyrell Williams. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. McSorley sets to pass. That's caught by Howard. And he goes out right around the 39. And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC Championship bout. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing is McSorley. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. First defensive back taken this year's draft, Darnell Savage there to knock that one away. We're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. McSorley once more looks to throw.
Oh my God.
Goes incomplete. He's maybe looking for some fumble as he got in as he threw it.
But coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll throw again. Winston. And he finds Howard complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A first down and then some. Give them 29 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To the air again with Winston. Gets this one to Hill. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Winston. That's going to be caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Jameis again. And he's brought down. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. On 1st and 10, Winston.
Yeah, boy.
Man open, that's Henry.
Ça s'est rendu.
Just shy of the 40. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. Jameis now on 1st down. Flushed out right. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston. Open man is Howard, the tight end. Touchdown, Washington. Touchdown. O.J. Howard, 38 yards. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. So Washington now with an important 2-point
C'est bizarre de jouer avec un vrai QB, c'est pas mal plus facile.
Again, it's Winston.
Oh, fuck.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. In on the stop, it was Dorrance Armstrong.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. This is the tight end fake. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Here's Breida. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Let's go, Surgeon, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 4. And we back.
Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Zerline connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Return is going to stop just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the fourth quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
On espère, Mathis, on espère.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. To his left. He's going to take off with it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow.
Let's go.
And this is going to be incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first.
Il fait pas confiance à sa def.
Yeah, you gotta catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Got it open man, that's Campbell. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And now we're going to
Certain, t'es une toast. T'es fait burn comme une toast.
left in the football game.
Eh là là.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming.
Ça s'appelle plus Certain, ça s'appelle Sir Toast. Si tu vas se faire toast de même.
The second of their 3 timeouts.
Eh là là.
So talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh my god, comment c'est pas un pick? GG, bro. GG.
Final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard and help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more.
Le bon vieux timeout avec un offside. Psych!
You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
Charles, let's focus for a second on a losing side. In a couple months, they may look back and say, wow, it was a great season. But right now, I guarantee they're feeling no sugarcoating on this one.
And you can already see the T-shirts at training camp next year, can't you? Unfinished business. Because they've got to find a way to motivate these guys to go through all the same pain, right? All the same tough stuff, and find their way back and give themselves a chance to win this game again next year.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher.